sessions on that, so I won't spoil the goodness there. So, what is strength and conditioning? I'm not going to read this quote here, but essentially, what S&C is, or strength and conditioning, is training to improve our overall athletic performance and increase our overall fitness. And can be broken down into 5 different disciplines. We have resistance training, which is using the likes of weights and resistance bands, kettlebells, and so on to build strength and power. We have plyometrics, which is explosive movements, the likes of plyometric boxes and pogo hops and body weight exercises as well, to just get our body faster and more powerful at explosive movements. Running being one of them. And we have cardiovascular training as well, which is anything that really essentially gets our heart rate up. So running, swimming, cycling, um, rowing, and a few other things as well. We then have flexibility and mobility training, and this is all about improving our range of motion both in our joints and in our muscles. And then we have speed and agility training, and this is all about training our bodies to improve acceleration or change direction even a lot quicker. Right, so you're probably thinking here, I'm already running about 3 to 4 times a week. Why do I need to worry about strength and conditioning? Well, there's a few reasons. One, it helps us run faster by essentially, if we have a more conditioned and stronger body, we're going to be a lot more efficient when we run, which is going to lead to us running faster and with better form. And it's going to prevent a lot of energy wastage, which will improve our overall endurance. But I think the main reason why strength and conditioning even is super important, is because it prevents injuries. It really builds up our bodies to withstand a lot of the stress and a lot of the pressure that we put our bodies through when we're marathon training. If you think of it, when you run the London Marathon, you are probably going to take about 40,000 steps. Think of your body carrying its weight over 40,000 steps, 42 and a bit kilometers, 26 miles. That's a lot of pressure on your body. And the stronger it is, the more resilient it is going to be to injury. Now, with this said, does this mean more training days? Yes and no. It can and it can't really. So the reason I say this is because yes, we can add more training blocks into, our more training sessions into our marathon training block. But just as equally, we can do 10 to 15 minutes of strength and conditioning before a run, which can be enough. And this is ideal, especially if we're really busy, family at home, stressful job. Just doing this for maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day, either on our lunch break, on a break, or even just before a run, will pay massive dividends when it comes to, preventing injury and improving our overall performance when running the London Marathon. And how can we balance it in? This is just an example of setting a 3-day split and a 5 to 6 day split, which are built in. So just have a look at this here. So on the 3 to 4 day split, we can build in our running drills and our S&C on our running days, so the Tuesday and Friday in this case here. Or if we want a more advanced kind of program, we can add them in on as separate sessions as well, and we'll go through later in the session of what you should be doing in them sessions too. What I would advise here is don't do too much too quickly. Ramp up your strength and conditioning training as you would your mileage coming up to the marathon, because if we go too hard too soon, it's just going to be a recipe for injury.